Doesn't look like they've got any belief right now.
03717 2233 4, taking your calls if you're a Leicester fan. Adam, I know that you're still waiting, mate. I'm going to come back to you. In fact, I'll do it now. What did you make of what Reid van Nistelrooy was just saying there, mate?
It's just... I respected him a lot when he came in, but now the club is just toxic, right? So I mentioned before, that Yannick Vestergaard is on 70 grand a week at Leicester. But that's bad enough. How can you go from being Southampton 9-0 away to then buying two of their defenders? The problem started right there, buying Vestergaard and Bertrand on a free transfer.
Good height.
But to have Vestergaard in the side, yes, okay, fair enough. He was brilliant in the Championship, but that just showed his level. He's come back up again. He can't get in the side. Okoli and Faz. Faz, I don't know how he's a professional footballer. He's rubbish. But there's just the thing as well is I feel sorry for Van Nistelrooy. I don't think it's his fault. He came in and he started off brilliantly with against West Ham, and then we had the January transfer window. I'm sorry, but as much as Jamie Vardy is my hero and he can stay at Leicester for as long as he wants, he might take a paycheck because of the financial rules and whatever. But the fact that we're relying on a 38-year-old striker and we've not scored, I think I heard tonight that it was a Premier League record for playing 6 home games back-to-back and not scoring. It's just... It is embarrassing. I mean, there's 3 other guys right here around me at the minute, and it's just we're all in the same boat. We were in a pub watching the game, and we thought, you know what, it's that bad. 3-0 at half time against Brentford. These are the type of games we should be winning. We left at half time, got an Uber into town, and we thought we'd go to another bar. Went to another bar, they're showing the game, so we're like, right, we have to stay and watch it now. And to see that, it's just embarrassing. Like, my brother came on the other week, and he got slated on YouTube. His quote was actually one of your YouTube videos about Beto wouldn't get him on non-league side. And you know what? I do apologise to Everton fans for that, because I think right now, Beto would get in Leicester's side. He's just... There is nothing good about this club right now. And I put a tweet up the other day saying, request a bet with Sky Bet, saying, what are the odds on Leicester to go back-to-back relegations like Sunderland did a few years ago? I wouldn't put it past us, because we're going to go back down to the Championships. We're going to get a point deduction. We're not going to invest. We're probably still going to rely on Jamie Vardy. And it's just terrible. There is nothing going on at this club right now. And there was a protest last week regarding John Rudkin and Susan Whelan, but it's just the club is toxic. I don't know what else to say. I've got my brother stood next to me in a minute, and I think he just wanted to say how bad we are at the minute.
Put him on if you want.
Him on, mate.
Go on, you get it all off your chest. Go on, mate.
Honestly, I've been a Leicester fan since the day I can remember. But the season we've played at the minute I've got no words for it. It's absolutely shambles. I will follow Leicester to the day I die. But the way we're playing at the minute, there's no words for it. It is embarrassing.
I know Southampton are pretty bad at the minute on 9 points or whatever they are, but I think this Leicester side are worse than that Derby side on 6 points or whatever they are. They are awful.
Like watching today, obviously. I had really high hopes for today, thinking, you know what, we're going to go into this positive. We've got to have a good mindset. We can get some... I'd take a point. I'd take a point. I thought, you know what, we're playing all right. In the first 5 minutes, we're doing really well. I think we could take a point here. I'd be happy with a point. 3 points as a bonus. But losing 4-0 at full time, it's ridiculous. Even them to score in the last few minutes of the game, even. It's just embarrassing. I love this club from the bottom of my heart. But just to see us, the way we are at the minute, just to see us like that, it hurts. It really hurts.
Some clubs as well. Like, sorry, I'm going to jump back in for my brother. Like,
this is a tag team. WWE.
Tag team there, man.
WWE, mate.
We've a lot of people, and understandably, have said we've been spoiled over the last few years, and I fully understand it. I've had the best 10 years of my life being a Leicester fan. Seen us win the Premier League, the FA Cup, Champions League, whatever. But it's just like if you go and watch Leicester now, it's like watching a completely different club. The atmosphere's flat. It just the atmosphere's toxic. There is nothing going on right now,
Sorry, I want to jump in here. Like even watching it on television, even the fans were leaving just before. Like, we were half an hour into the game.
Yeah,
they
we've
had
got pictures
fans
of them
leaving the stadium.
Yeah, we've got pictures of him.
It's just awful. There is nothing going on like the club we were 10 years ago. I remember going up and Vichar, God bless his soul, said that we'll be in the Champions League within 3 years. I laughed at that. But we went on that journey. We won the Premier League. We got into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And then we had a couple of years where we were pushing for Europe. We won the FA Cup. And that is something that, as football fans, it's a dream. You're never going to see that. But now, it's like it's watching a completely different club. The only thing going for me right now is I've got my non-league side playing tomorrow, and hopefully they can cheer up my weekend.
Who's your team?
Anstey Nomads. We play in the Northern Premier League, Midland Division. So
Get back on tomorrow night then and let's celebrate their victory.
Hopefully, yeah, it's a big game tomorrow.
If we win, we'll come back on tomorrow night.
Top man. Listen, enjoy your night, lads.
Nice
Thanks for
one,
giving us a ring.
Thank you.
See you in a bit.
Take care, boys. Thank you. Take care.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
Football, man, it does wacky things to people. Wacky, you know what I mean? It ruins
That's
people's
not wacky.
weekend.
They're just,
No,
they're
what I'm
concerned-
saying is...
They're concerned about their club, isn't they? Like, it's in a bad way at the
Emotion.
moment.
If this lot could play away from home like they play at home, there'd be some side with Brentford, wouldn't they? I know that tonight is a fantastic win on the road, getting 4-0. They've turned up, they've done what they're supposed to do. I think Leicester have made it incredibly easy for them this evening to get that. But if Brentford could start to put something like this together, they'd be a heck of a side. Because at home, mate, they are a nightmare.
Brentford are a really good side, mate. Like, they don't get enough credit sometimes. You know? I look at Brentford. Listen, I grew up in Brentford, so I've always had one eye on them and seeing how they do and progress. But when I look at Brentford, I feel that they're a good footballing side. Thomas Frank's done a really tremendous job with them. He's a top manager and he knows how to galvanise his team. When the chips are down, you see him. He knows how to structure his team, or even defensively as well. Defensively, they're sound as well. And the thing about it, they play attractive football too. So you can merge the two together. But first and foremost, you must get your defensive structure right. So you have to build upon that. You have to build and run around more. Run around. Wally Downs has just texted me. He says there's nothing wrong with a bit of old-fashioned running about and using that term as not stat running. Wally Downs says not stat running and just running about. Do you mean it? Have you put a tackle in? Have you made the crowd go, oh, that's a top challenge? And that causes a reaction in the stadium and everyone gets off their seats and wants to clap you on and support you. That's what we mean by running about.
Dominic, you're a Brentford fan, aren't you, mate?
I am, that's right. Evening, gents.
We've been Leicester heavy tonight, mate, so apologies for that. You've got the job done away from home, 4-0. You must be absolutely delighted.
It's getting dull now, isn't it? Let's be honest. We've won the last 4. We've scored 12 goals.
Here he is. He's coming with all that. Go on.
Well, you talked at the start of the season. We have a very strange season. We had some very, very difficult away games, City, Liverpool, all those. And then the second half, it's been flipped. Our second half, we've got all these easy games, and we're just playing where we are. We're in the league.
You said easy games.
I know, look at him.
It was
Today was.
We banged 5 in against Southampton. We overturned Palace. We beat the Hammers. It was boring.
Oh, easy. That's not an easy game, mate. Listen, relax.
Easy, Coley, easy.
Relax.
Listen, we've only been in the Prem 4 years, and we've not even been anywhere near the bottom 3. Forget, everyone never mentions it. We've never been in the relegation.
No, that's fair, man.
It's true.
That's fair.
It's true.
A bit more respect. We are a little club, but we're fighting well above our weight, and it's great stuff.
Yeah.
Mate, listen, like we were just saying there, at home, you're a frightening proposition. If you could start to put a couple of aways together as well, mate, you'd be, you know what I mean? You'd be on the verge of challenging for Europe next season.
How many more do you want? We just won 4 on the spin. I don't know.
I'm talking like early doors in this season, as you were rightfully pointing out. Away from home, it was a challenge, wasn't it?
Do you know what else is impressive?
We were playing Villa away, Liverpool away, and City away.
Yeah.
Now we're playing these other teams. We've won the last time we won 4 games away from home on the spin was in Division 1. That's how long ago it was. We are halcyon days. We're all loving it, and a bit more respect, please, for my team.
Do you know what I look at? as well. You've done this without your main. Do you know what was a blessing in disguise for you? When
don't tell me it wasn't our main threat. Wait.
Listen to it. Just hear me out. Hear me out, Dom. Hear me out, mate. Hear me out. You see, when Ivan Toney, he got the ban, didn't he? And then you had to find another way to get results, right? Now, Ivan Toney leaves, and it's prepared you for this moment when you don't need one player to rely on to score you goals, because it's coming from everywhere on the pitch.
Richard's bagging goals, and he doesn't even take penalties.
That's what I'm saying. So they found a way not to. You found a way not to rely on just one man. So when that one man's out.
We never did. We never relied on Tony. He was one man of a team. That's what the difference between us and a lot of clubs. We were a whole team, everyone. All 11 tonight were fantastic.
Yeah.
They really were.
Top man. Enjoy your weekend, mate. Enjoy your weekend.
He is going to enjoy his weekend.
Yeah, of course he is. Rightfully so. His team just won 4-0 on the spin. 4-0 on the Roger saying, as you just
4 on the spin, yeah.
And they've done 4 on the spin there. Great stuff.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.